everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today it's time for another new release perfume video taking you through the new perfumes that have come out recently. If you're new here, then welcome to my channel. It's all about perfume. So if you're a perfume fan like me, don't forget to subscribe. I have new videos every week and leave your requests down in the comments below. So without further ado, let's get into the new perfumes. So first up is a new one from Jo Malone London. Now this is the Jo Malone brand that's owned by Estee Lauder, not the Jo Loves brand, which is actually the one that Jo Malone is involved with, the person. Jo Malone is no longer involved with Jo Malone of London that's now owned by Estee Lauder. Just fun clarifying fact there. So the new one from Jo Malone London is called Rose Magnolia, and it comes in a bottle with a blue lid, a blue sticker on, and I think that represents the fact that this is perhaps a little bit more heavier than Jo Malone London perfumes. My main sort of gripe with the Jo Malone perfumes is that they can be very light and not last that long. I think this one is good. I found that it did last a good few hours on me, so it does have some heaviness to it, but it's not a very heavy perfume by any stretch of the imagination. And of course the notes in here are rose and magnolia. It's definitely much more rose than it is magnolia. Rose is definitely the dominant scent here. It also has a black pepper, amberwood and patchouli, which give this a slightly spicy, earthy sense to the rose. So it's very much an autumn winter rose. It isn't fresh and light. It also has some geranium and some mossy notes in as well, again making it quite a little bit earthy and green, but I'd say it's sort of a 75% rose smell and then 25% earthy, little bit of spicy, little bit of that sort of magnolia geranium, but predominantly an earthy spicy rose. So continuing on the rose theme, there's a new perfume from Aerin Lauder in the Estee Lauder Aerin range of perfumes, and this is called Rose Cocoa or Cocoa. So this is basically like a chocolate rose. The way I would describe this is like if you got a rose Turkish delight and had it with like a chocolate truffle. So it has a truffly note in it. It has a cinnamon and vanilla note in it. So imagine cinnamon, vanilla, chocolate. And it also has a little bit of a woody, little bit of an amberiness to it. So this feels quite heavy, very wintry, and lots of the perfumes in the Aerin range, kind of like Jo Malone, are quite light. This is not one of them. It still has an element of airiness that you get with the Aerin perfumes, but it's still on the heavier side. There is a bit of peony and mandarin orange in here, which at first you get, making it fresh, but in the dry down it really is a chocolatey, truffly, vanilla-y rose, so very, very sort of comforting, warm rose, and it doesn't have the green earthiness that the Jo Malone one had. This is like a pure, indulgent, think sort of nighttime rose. And then carrying on rose theme, it must be a rose time of year, Gucci Bloom has a new edition which is called Ambrosia de Fiori, and this comes in a funky red bottle. Now this is a very floral rose. All the perfumes in this Gucci Bloom range are very floral, and I almost find them almost like a suffocating floral. I've done a video on the whole range actually, which I'll leave linked down below. So this is like rose, but there's also tuberose, there's also jasmine, there's also honeysuckle, so very, very heavy floral, and the rose kind of mixes together so it becomes a bit more of a bouquet smell. If you like the others in this range from Gucci, then you'll probably like this one. It is of a very similar vein, same amount of sort of heaviness to it, same amount of, it's just a very similar type of smell, like a deep florally smelling fragrance. It's not particularly fresh, it's more like literally like just smelling pure flowers. We then have a new one from Burberry, which is Burberry Her Intense. So original Burberry Her Came out in 2018, had Cara Delevingne as the face of it, and so does the new Intense version. The original one was quite fresh, fruity, raspberries, strawberries, cherries, blackcurrant and muskiness. I really quite liked it. It was quite fun and carefree. Her Intense has really majored in on those blackberry and red fruit notes, so it doesn't have the lightness of a raspberry, it's more like the depth of a blackberry. And they've also put benzoin in here, which really amps up and complements the blackberry. So this feels like a heavier version, I guess hence the name Intense. It feels deeper, it feels more nighttime, it feels more autumn winter, and I think these two would work very well as Burberry Her for spring summer, Burberry Her Intense for autumn winter. I like this. I love blackberry notes. Like, I find this comforting and warm, but it's still got a fun, youthful vibe to it with it having that fruitiness in. It has a little bit of jasmine in as well, which helps keep this a sort of very typical feminine smell, but really nice, easygoing one. I think you could get this as a gift for someone and it wouldn't be that controversial, whereas the original Hers, some people might find it a bit too sweet. This is a bit more like a deep gourmand smell, so yeah, I like this one. And then finally we have a new one from Cacharel. So following on from the release of Yes I Am, we have Yes I Am Pink Firth. Again, this comes in the cool lipstick style bottle, but whereas the original had raspberry as its main note and then vanilla and caramel, this one still has raspberry as its main note, but the vanilla and caramel have gone, and instead they've amped up the milkiness. So this is a bit more less sweet, like vanilla sweet, and more raspberry sweet. So think raspberry milkshake. It has pear and jasmine, which complement the milky raspberry to make it feel quite warm and comforting and a cozy fragrance, I'd say. Whereas original was perhaps a little bit more zesty and lively. This is a bit more comforting, I guess, which is good for like autumn time like we're in now. But again, quite good value for money, as Cacharel fragrances usually are, and a very innovative and cute bottle. So that's it. Let me know if you've tried any of these, what you think of them, and as always I'll leave the links down below to where you can buy these in Europe and Americas and potentially some other countries as well. So check out the links if you are wanting to try these yourself. But that's it for now, guys. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and give the video a thumbs up if it was helpful, useful, interesting, whatever. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you again real soon. Bye.